How many times that girl said my name in them lives?
I only heard her in Bella's live for the 2 hours I watched it, probably 5 or 6. What? What I do?
She's still playing this victim mess. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why are you talking about it? Why you keep throwing my name in it?
I told you, I wish I could remember what she said, but I had because Hulk woke me up with it. I was on the other side of sleep. And I had just woken up and went into the live. And I wasn't all the way, I just wasn't all the way with it. And I just know when she said it, I'm thinking, I don't think T would appreciate that, but hey, do your big one. So.
Didn't she say, even your so-called sister?
Huh?
She say, even your so-called sister?
In Bella's live?
In her live.
Oh, I didn't watch none of that bullshit.
Yeah, even your so-called sister say, like, come on, man.
No. No. I didn't go on her live. I didn't understand what it was to talk about. It was talked about in your live. It was talked about in Bella's live. It was talked about. Didn't she go live after your live?
No.
Yeah. So it was talked about in your live. It was talked about in her live. Then it was talked about in Bella's live. And then it was talked about in her live again. And it was talked about in Slim's live. Like, bitch, it's not that much. Y'all wasn't fucking married. You ain't got no goddamn kid. I mean, the fact that... Let me shut up. I'm minding my melanated business.
Go ahead.
I'm minding my melanated business.
She going on this world tour. She talking about Hulk is going on the world tour. No, he not. He responding.
Is he still talking about it?
I haven't heard him talking about it, but I know he went on Slim Live after. He went on Slim Live after she went live about it.
Yeah, because it was Bella's live, then she went live, and then somebody, I told you, I don't even remember who it was, hit me up, because the last time I talked to him, Hulk said he done with it. As a matter of fact, Hulk said, sis, you're not gonna see me on the app for a few months. I'm just stepping away from the app completely. I said, all right, cool. So whoever hit me up, if you're in here, I'm sorry, I don't remember who you are, but they hit me up wanting to know if I would ask Hulk to come to their live to talk about it. And I told him, sweetheart, he said he's done talking about it. And she was like, okay, I appreciate it. Now, an hour, 2 hours later, I see him in Slim's live. I was in there all of a minute. And like I said, what I heard him talking about was more so his history, his growing up, his SA, why one of his children he don't have contact with, all of that. And even she acknowledged that in Tripp's live. Oh, it was talked about in Tripp's live twice. She acknowledged that in Trip Live because she was saying that the nigga was going on and on and on and on about his past. Didn't nobody give a fuck, this, that, and the other. So I didn't stand there long enough to see what he had to say about her. But my thing is, if it was true...
Hold on, for the missus. First of all, this is my first time speaking on it publicly. So here's an idea. She needs to shut the fuck up. Sorry, Smith.
She's the one going on the world tour.
Here's an idea. Stop throwing people's name in it. Here's an idea. Scroll out. You see those things? Those are ideas. But y'all can't keep it. Nobody can't keep saying my name and then I'm going to be quiet. I don't know why y'all think people supposed to keep being quiet. So here's an idea. When she stopped talking about it, we all wouldn't be talking.
Hey, T, guess where I am?
In your apartment?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it was your live, her live, Bella's live, her live again, Tripp's live, Slim's live, Tripp's live again, and now I don't know where she is. I think she might be live again talking about it.
She live.
Right.
And when I went in Trip Live to tell her she was, how she was behaving, she dropped out. Why
That
you
to me
dropping
is a
out
world
though?
tour.
You always got something to say. You talk all the time, but as soon as I jump up, you don't want to hear this because you know you wrong.
Why?
She knows she wrong, and she don't want to hear when she wrong. Every time she wrong and you point out her wrongs, she want to gloss past the part that she did wrong, but she stand hard on other people's wrongs.
Yeah.
Who brought it to the app? She brought it to the app. She's gonna say he brought it to the app because he went in, he disrupted her live, right? But who brought it to the
She went
app
live
for
first.
people would be her. Even from the beginning, it would be her because she went live while they was at the gym.
Yeah,
Even
she
when I
went
pointed
live
that
first.
out, even when I pointed that out to her, I said, AP, when Hope said that in Bella Live, I forgot about that. I said, you went live at the gym with him. And she was like, yeah, but I only did that. I only did that because we kept forgetting to record it. I said, AP, you don't need to go live to record a workout.
You knew that. She wanted people to know.
That's right.
She a lot of things, but she not dumb. She not dumb.
So, even when he came in her room, we can't mute our mics. How many times somebody come in and or we just mute our, we can mute our, now there was a time that the host couldn't mute their mics. But now every host has the ability to mute their mic. So if you don't want nobody to know what's going on, we can mute our mics. So even then, she could have muted her mic. She wanted people to hear that.
This one.
Because if you look at the video, when he walked in, she looked up. She could have looked up. He didn't speak first. She spoke first. Go, I can play the video again. She spoke first. He responded. So if she didn't want nobody to know about him, all she would have to do is mute it. I play it.
Grandma,
Huh?
these are the man's, but this one is,
I need some hangers.
but
I got it right here. The video ain't posted. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. She got away. She skated through. It never had to come up because the video ain't even posted. She sent me the video. I didn't even know he was in her live. Nobody even came back and was like, T, guess what? Hulk was in AP Live. She sent me the video. She told me he was at her house. Nobody else ever even told me about the fact he went to her live. Not one person came to me and was like, did you see AP Live? Nobody. She told me about the live.
And let's be honest, the fact that he didn't even tell us about it, he was honoring her wishes, was he not? Okay.
Dizzy, you want to play this?
Here go the video right here.
Yes. Okay, come on. They knock one.
Who is this from, Nelly? I can't reveal that. I can't reveal it yet because I can't reveal it. I'm sorry. I haven't been given the permission to. I haven't been given the permission to.
And swash! We saw it. So you got it. Okay.
You said you got
Ice.
Who spoke first? Who spoke first?
He is definitely like fucking.
She did.
Really came in here.
He got fish.
She did. She looked up at him and she spoke.
Because she had not muted her mic and she didn't want nobody to know what was going on.
She could have twisted the camera up and muted her mic. We would have never known anybody was even in there. Thank you guys for the well wishes.
So we could really go there. If she really didn't want nobody to know, she could have easily muted her fucking mic.
Trust to me. And
She let that shit play through. She let it play out.
Trust. This thing. Only.
I ain't say it was only 10 people in that live. I think it was like 100 or something.
100. You stress. And this was 10 right now. It's at 10 and 200. So
Let's listen to it. Was he screaming at her? Let's listen to it.
Yeah, like how dare he? He came early to.
like
Probably even people that y'all talk to that y'all are not aware are capable of doing shit like this.
yes, God.
So, who is this from, that lady? I can't reveal that. I can't reveal it yet because I can't reveal it. I'm sorry. I haven't been given the permission to.
And
I haven't been given the permission to, but hold on.
what?
You said 8 o'clock.
Okay, but you only up here arguing. Like, I had more time. I'm free. I see you're not really doing that nothing, so let's go to the gym.
Why are you? Am I live though? You know they can hear you.
Why you mess with me?
Don't care about them people.
Obviously you don't.
Shoot them.
I have to go to the gym. My person is here. Anyways, so I will tell y'all in a minute. I mean, I'll tell y'all as soon as I get permission to do so. You hear him? Like, oh my God, he's so rude. He really did blow up my spot. Like, you know, Brooklyn niggas, this Brooklyn niggas. He is definitely like fuck them people. Like, he really came in here and cursed me out. Like, how dare he?
She said he cursed her out.
Wasn't.
She said he came in here and cursed me out.
No, he didn't.
This was 100.
He said, fuck them people.
So.
He didn't say fuck. He said I don't care about the people.
Hmm.
5, 6. 5 is right. 2 ones. And 12. And 1. That's loose left. I'm done. I will.
Now he was wrong. Don't get me wrong. He was wrong.
You. Don't you.
I never said he was right. He should have never came in there and disrupted her shit. That was wrong. To expect her to end her life was wrong. The part of him expecting her to stop doing what she was doing because he wanted her to, that part was wrong. But what I'm trying to say is, if she didn't want people to know, she could have muted.
You were what?
We have the ability to do so. If we don't want somebody to hear something, all we gotta do is mute our mic.
Hey, fly. Up in the air.
I thought he still had the key. I asked him. I said, but you had the key to her house. He said, I didn't have the key no more. I gave her back her key. Hey, Tip. So she let him in or left the door unlocked knowing he was coming?
What he was. And his numbers.
So she's live right now.
Hmm?
2.
Huh?
Hmm?
2.
Yeah.
1 and 2. And
I'm not going to nobody live. Why would I do that? Virgo, you ain't got nothing to do with this. If y'all ain't got nothing to do with it, respectfully, don't even request up. I don't care about that. I didn't know she got up and let him in. It is a mess chasing pillows.
She didn't get up and let him in. He said that she opened the garage for him. He walked in. I don't know if we could pause a live. Only time we could pause a live is if we go out, scroll out of it. But oh, she said she got up and let him in. Oh, okay. No, she didn't.
That's what she said.
When did she get up?
I don't know. Maybe he was downstairs waiting on her.
But when did she get up?
It wasn't in that video, so I don't know. That's the only part of the video I got.
You coward.
Right.
Okay.
So
Okay, me.
I can't tell you that.
Oh my.
I know he came over an hour earlier than he was supposed to.
So, you do.
I haven't either.
200
I don't really know. I ain't gonna speak on what I don't know. If I don't know something, y'all ain't gonna speak on it. So I can't really speak on that part of it. All I can say is we have the ability to mute our mic. If I'm saying something to my grandson that I don't want y'all to hear, I just mute. Because we have that ability. Do I still think he was wrong for why am I speaking on any of it? Because I can. The same reason why you listening to it.
You did.
I'm speaking on it the same reason why you in here listening to it. Tell me why you listening to it. And then I'll tell you why I'm speaking on it. Yeah, he having a ball. Tell me why you listening and I'll tell you why I'm talking.
Uh-oh.
No, you don't tell her to leave. She don't gotta leave.
So you only says
I'll wait.
one. What?
Everything was put out on my platform without my permission. My name has been brought up over and over again without my permission. But now that I'm speaking, people want to ask me why I'm talking. Won't nobody ask why she kept throwing my name in it, weaponizing my name against him.
That's when it did that.
Stop.
My side is hurt.
She was weaponizing my name over and over again.
I can't.
He a mess. I'm just over it. Like, I just got tired. When I heard her in Trip Live talking, that's when I was done. Like, cause Slim was trying to. I didn't know her and Slim had a beef. So this is why I decided to go ahead and start speaking, right? I did not know her and Slim had a beef. Oh, okay. When Slim was explaining to her what she did to him, she kept justifying it with the fact that he was picking with her. She said Slim was picking on her. He kept on starting with her. Right? And that sounded familiar because that's the same thing she said about Kev. Then she said the same thing about Hulk. Why she responded with Hulk? Because Hulk was picking with her in the comments. I'm like, everybody can't just be picking with this girl.
Well, the ultimate thing with Slim, at least what I heard her say while out in Kappa's live, was Slim told her to shut the fuck up, she said. And Kappa tried to bring it to her attention. You know, AP, sometimes you can come in hot and the way you come at people can be considered disrespectful. I didn't disrespect him until he disrespected me. And I said, okay, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that because that particular live, everybody was being borderline disrespectful. Except for the people who actually got lied on, which was me and Bella. That's what was funny. So I was like, no, we're not going to do that because everybody's level of disrespect is different. 90% of the time, she does come in alive and she comes in hot. Ultimately, she definitely got extremely, both of them got dropped, like I told you earlier. I dropped both of them. Because neither one would give the other one space and opportunity to complete a whole sentence. And so when I let them back up, they were doing what they was doing. I had slid over to the other live. And then when I come back, she said some shit that was just way too much for me. And I dropped her. And I if he told her to shut the fuck up, I mean, people will justify whatever they want to justify to make it make sense for their actions. When the reality of it is, you said and did what you wanted to say and do because that's what the fuck you wanted to say and do. On both sides. It don't matter. If he told her to shut the fuck up, that's what he wanted to do. Regardless. I say the shit that I say, and I mean the shit that I say. I ain't double back on the goddamn thing I said.
That's what Kappa was trying to tell her. Kappa was trying to explain to her, you're not really built for this life. Like you sit here and you say what you say, but you don't stand on it. Because we don't play victim. We don't play victim.
Nah.
I stand on business. If I deserve something, I'ma tell y'all. Shit, I did that. They responded because I sure picked that fight. Or I'ma tell you it's warranted. But she act like, even when she was dragging Alex, I defended her. See, that's what I'm saying. It ain't nothing that I'm telling her that I ain't told her on the opposite side. When she was going in on Alex, because Alex told her to unalive herself, and Alex was like, she needs to stop talking about it, I said she has the right to respond to your disrespect. Did I not?
Go fast.
Did I not, Chef?
Yeah, you did better.
So why is it okay for you to respond to somebody disrespecting you, but it ain't okay for somebody to respond to you disrespecting them? My narrative don't change because of who the person is.
But you know what, T? Think about that situation. How many times did she bring it up? And in how many different lives was it said over and over?
Everywhere
and over.
she went. Everywhere she went, she talked about what Alex did to her.
Exactly.
Everywhere. Everywhere she went, she talked about what that girl did to her.
Everywhere.
But then when she do something, she want people to gloss over it. Well, yeah, I said that, but why we still talking about it? Because you did it. Ask her why it's on the app for 2011 days. Bella, Bella, I'm gonna fight you.
What's she
You
saying?
ain't telling her the truth either, Bella. You not telling her the truth either, Bella. We
What
gonna
Bella
fight,
do?
Bella. I'm taking you to accountability court, Bella.
Not the judge. Not the judge got to recuse herself.
What is that? Yeah, I'm taking her to accountability court. Because she ain't telling AP the truth. Even though Hulk reached out to Bella to put him on the docket, it was still in response to her. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
'cause she was
So
on live for hours.
he had every right to respond to her, though. You know what I'm saying? He had every right to do that.
Right.
Yeah, Bella on the docket, y'all. She on the docket.
Not the judge.
I'm taking Bella to court.
But isn't it the judge's responsibility to listen and not give their
Nah,
opinion?
Bella was in AP box today.
Huh?
Bella was in AP box today and told AP what he
no,
reached out to her
you can't
first.
do that now.
Even
You
though,
can't do that.
even though he asked her to be on the accountability court, AP could have told her like, but he still was responding. No, I'm not an Easter Star. Yeah, they can I? Let me get my gavel.
Now wait a damn minute. Now understand something.
Allegation.
She asked me to come up because she wanted to know how he ended up coming into the panel because she thought it was a ceasefire.
Didn't you say you was gonna have them in court though? Didn't you announce that when they was in my live?
So I didn't know nothing about the ceasefire though. I didn't know that.
It wasn't a ceasefire as if him dragging her. He said, and this was after you had told him he was gonna be on the docket. He said, I'm not gonna disrespect her and I'm not gonna drag her. I said, cool. But him responding is not dragging. It's not the same thing. Him telling his side, because you got to understand, he was saying that he was an abuser, Bella. He was saying he was a stalker. So he does have the right to clear his name. Without dragging her, he had the right to clear his name. She wasn't even mad about him clearing his name. She felt like he shouldn't have. Hold on, Hope. When she called me yesterday morning, she was like, I thought you said he wasn't going to talk about it. I said, what are you talking about? He's on Bellacore giving intimate details. I said, he lying on you? No, he's not lying. He's just giving intimate details. For me, it's like, okay, because he still has a right to clear his name. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You can't take that from him. But that don't mean he got to disrespect her in the process.
So I will say this to you. So if he was clearing his name, it went from clearing his name to some things being told that we knew nothing about.
Right, when he's the essay part, right?
Oh, the essay part, yes. The key being mentioned, like allegedly.
But that's clean. That's still telling his, and that's what I told her. I said, AP, listen. If my ex-husband decided to start a live right now, after 10 years of us being divorced, and to tell what happened with him and me, there's probably some things I haven't told people because it's not of importance to me. But it may be of importance to him. Because these things may have impacted him in some kind of way. He has the right to do that. Because there are things that matter in his stance. He had the right to tell that he had a key to her house. He had the right, all of those things were his experience.
So here, I guess where my confusion comes in at, what do that have to do with mentioning the keto? Like, I didn't hear
Because
that get talked about on your live.
No, it didn't. He didn't tell all them details, right? But this is, again, on my live, she called him an abuser. She went live and called him an abuser.
Stalked, followed, and abusive.
Stalked, followed, abusive. Then she was even on live saying he smacked a woman on her live. Okay. All of these things. So it's like, dude, I'm all of this, but I had a key to your house the first week that I met you.
Oh, so context is...
Context.
Okay. Got you. Interesting.
You dragging me. What about the part that she told him to dominate him? Her. You said he abusive, but you asked him to dominate you.
Interesting.
But see, she left all of that out.
Do you think when she allegedly mentioned that she was weaponizing your relationship with her to hurt him, do you think that is true?
Yeah. Because she kept saying it. Even Tea Time agreed with me. Even Tea Time, like she said my name multiple times. She did not have to keep saying my name, Bella. She didn't. And come to find out, I ain't never told nobody this. Come to find out. And not from Hope. This is somebody she talked to on the back end. She was jealous of me and his relationship as if me called, yeah. She felt like he talked about his sisters and he didn't treat his sisters like he treated her. She told somebody else this. So somebody else came and told me, and I still ain't said shit publicly. I didn't even tell her I knew that.